Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Irina, I'm a visual artist, and today we're going to draw this beautiful Christmas illustration together, chat a little bit, spend some time together, so if you want to draw this along with me, keep on watching. I'll start by creating a new canvas, and I'll go simple. I'll just use the screen size on a P3 color profile. And what I like to do first is just set up the background color, because we're going to use every other color in relation with this one. Now let's choose this red right here and add the text. Edit style, and now I'm just going to choose a font. I hope I'll decide quickly. Yep, this one should be fine. Make it really big. Let's go 350, that's huge. Is it though? Let's make it a little bit bigger. Yep. Now I'll just duplicate it and make the other one this color right here. And then move it. Oops, I have the snapping on. You know what I said about this format, that you get to see the good, the bad, and everything in between? Now you get to see that is so true. So I think this is a good position. Now I want to rasterize everything. So it won't be a font, it will be pixel based, not vector based. Now I'm going to work on the orange side, and with a brush, the good old monoline on a rather smaller size, I'll just unite this. You know what, let's use this. Oops. I'm creating a line and just hold my pencil on the screen so that the shape activates and I can move it like that afterwards. I think you already know this, but just in case you don't, this is so helpful if you're not very good at drawing straight lines as me. You know what, when drawing on the iPad, I'm really missing the friction of the real paper, but I haven't found a paper screen that I really liked, and I tried them all because, I get sent lots of them, but I never found one that I really love. Anyway, I'm going to alpha lock, or you can just swipe 2 fingers like that, and then I'm going to choose a different color. Let's try this one right here, and make sure you are on the right layer, and create this shadow right here to give our letter a little bit of volume. And while I do this, I have a confession to make, you guys. Of all the styles that I've tried, I know, it's not that I think, I know for sure that lettering is my weakness. But you know what, I'm proud of me, because right now I'm embracing it and I'm actually stepping out of my comfort zone. So don't expect this illustration to be great or something, it will not. But every once in a while we have to step out of our comfort zone and just do something that scares us a little bit. Also, making these videos, it just made me realize that I'm not very organized as an artist, because, I make mistakes all the time. But now that I see them on camera, I'm like, oh my god, girl. Why is not your brain with you while you draw? Anyway, I'm going to just choose my recycled paper brush and create a soft gradient in here. Nothing complicated, just to diffuse that shadow, because this should be round. Also, I'm trying to keep the inclination of this angle. Does it make sense? I hope it does. Also, I think I want to make this a little bit lighter. Maybe I should save this color for you. Let's save it here. And with a smaller brush, just add some light in here. The rule is that you should have the brightest light near the darkest shadow. At least this is what happens in real life. Or so we've been told in school. Okay, I think this looks good. Now I'm going to group it, and for the sake of the video, let's rename the group. 1. Duplicate it. And move the second one below. Do it again. And if you want to make sure they're centered well, just turn on the snapping, and there you go. Maybe make them a little bit bigger again. Yeah, this should be okay. And I think I want to add one more detail. I don't know, I feel like adding one more detail to them. Let's go back to this color right here, make it darker. Maybe I should save this one as well. And let's look for this one. I like this one, yeah. I'm going to choose this one right here, this letter. This is the H one. Look, if you ever wondered what you cannot see, oh well. And I want to create a clipping mask layer and have it on multiply. Yes. The size that I'm using is 77%. It doesn't matter really. And this one, let's go like this. If you're wondering, I don't really have a plan here. I'm just improvising, but I'm having fun, so, you know. Yeah. Now, on the other ones as well, let's create a new clipping mask, having it on multiply, and what? It was 55. I'm trying to use the same opacity, so they will look good together. And maybe I'll try a different, yeah, just go like this on this one. I don't like it when the line it's on this side, you know? I mean, the composition is bad when, look, like I have it here. You should avoid drawing this decoration line on the edges. Or this is something personal actually. I don't like how it looks. You do you. Actually, you should always do what you like, especially in art, as everything is so subjective. And here maybe, let's do it like this. What did I do now? Oh, yep. Clear. Oh, did I do it again? Yes, I did. Let's avoid, yeah. And now I just want to combine these things to make it easier for you. And let's rename it again. And now for the fun part, let's create a new layer. Choose any color that you like. I chose this one right here, but it doesn't matter because we are going to erase that one. And just choose a brush, whatever, it doesn't really matter because we are just going to sketch a little line that we are going to use to draw the next step. I don't mind drawing several lines, and then I'll just use the eraser to get to the perfect shape. I'm pretty much deciding as I go. That is probably obvious right now. I'm just curious right now. Are you a messy illustrator like me, or do you have everything well organized? As we all should, but where's the fun in that, really? Let me know in a comment. The fun part is that I'm only messy with digital art, because, you know, painting with oils or watercolors don't allow you to, you know, not to be very strict with everything if you want to have good results. Yeah, I think it looks okay, and you can actually use the liquify to move around a little bit if you want. Liquify is so underrated. It's so good for, it's an awesome tool. It's so good for creating movement, you know. Especially when you're drawing water or, you know, natural shapes. Yes, this is all right. And now I'm going to use this sketch and draw on top of it. Let's choose this green right here, and let's go back to monoline. My streamline is set to 80%, so Procreate helps me really drawing smooth lines, and I'm working on a 60% size. And now I just I can go ahead and delete this one. And now I will just select the eraser with the same brush and erase this one. Now I want to think how this row is going. Maybe I want it to go under this O right here, so and here it can go like this, and then under, yeah. You can also select the layer of the letter and erase this if you want it to be perfect. I don't actually. Perfection is boring, right? Actually, this is such a good conversation to have, you know. In these times of AI, I really do think perfection is boring, because now more than ever we need human-made art, and human-made art is not perfect, and it shouldn't be actually. Well, that's way too imperfect. Now, yeah, I want this to be in front. I want the letters to be very 3D, so this movement of the line should be, I don't know, believable, is that a word? Realistic, that's the word I was looking for. And we can go like this, and now maybe have this in front of it. Now, is this the easiest lettering tutorial you've seen? Probably. But I'm not a lettering artist, so yeah. I can still have fun with it. Whoops. And here. Yep. Now, let's add some bulbs. I don't know how they are called. Lights. Let's say lights. Let's add some. And now oh, did I do it again? Yes. They are too close together, but I am going to use the good old liquify and just make it, yes, like this. Did I mess a little bit the line? Yes, I did. It's okay. I don't care that much about it. But that overlap, that drove me crazy. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's create a new layer underneath this one. And I think I'm going to just choose this color right now and then recolor everything to make things faster. Can you guess what these are? We are going to choose brighter colors for them, and It's going to look so much better, I promise. Just checking that I'm on the right layer. Do you know how to do that, by the way? I know I'm always showing in my videos, but when I found out about gesture controls, it made everything so much easier. So what I use the most is layer select on touch, and where is it? Eyedropper on touch and hold. So I can pick a color, just, you know, doing this, and choose a layer, choose between layers just by touching them. Okay. Oh, in here. And now let's choose colors. Maybe I might change the colors after a while. We'll see. You can see that this is so random. Now let's create a new clipping mask layer to add some lights, and just choose the background color with my good old recycled paper brush. And just in case you're wondering, it's not that the other brushes in my collection are not as good as this one, but this is so reliable for me, so I always end up using it, just as I use monoline and studio pen all the time. Even though Procreate came up with such amazing brushes, you know, Kyle is doing an amazing job creating brushes for them. I enjoy them so much, I even reach out to him to say, man, you are doing such a great job, and he's such a nice person and artist. I will link his Instagram page in the video description if you want to check out his work. And now let's find the layer mode that will make this light look better. Maybe screen, maybe add. Let's go with the screen one. And I will decrease the opacity to 75%. And I see here that I forgot this one. Yeah. And now I want to add some shading. I will create a new clipping mask layer, and I'll go on multiply and then see if I like better other modes, and just choose this green right here and add a little bit of shadow. Since the letters have the shadow in the right side, I will try to keep that in mind while shading this. So they will all make sense together. Can you see I'm always checking the image? You can also do this if you want. Canvas, reference, and have the image like this while you paint. So you can see the whole picture. This is so important, you know, but I was trained as a traditional artist, so, you know, I just do this all the time. Now I want to create some shadows on this rope, like right here. I could do the same thing and create a new layer on multiply, but you know, let's go simple and just choose a darker color and just be careful where we color. Oops! I forgot to alpha lock, and that should teach me the lesson. And I also, yeah, didn't erase it well enough. Yes, it's good. Now here, oops. And we should have some shadow in here. And maybe create some volume. Yes. I'm going to draw a shadow everywhere the rope goes beyond the letters. And here I want to decide what's in the front. Is it this part or this part? Maybe this part should be. Does it make sense? Yeah, I think it does. If you have any suggestions for me, guys, just let me know in the comments. You know, they can be about pretty much anything. What do you want me to draw next, or what would you have done different on the illustration that I'm currently working? I don't know. Just reach out. I love to talk with you guys. This is why I'm really trying to be more present on Instagram, because I really enjoy messaging with you guys, and I really have made some friends in real life. Can you believe? Hello, Alex, by the way. But not just Alex. I mean, I made quite a few friends that I actually met, or that I am speaking all the time, you know. And some of them are content creators, but some of them are just, you know, some of you guys. And it's so nice to follow you, you know, becoming better artists and to learn more about you guys. I wish that YouTube had this chat option, but maybe we should do some live videos so we can get to chat a little bit. Would you like that? I think I would a lot, yeah. And now maybe let's add some lights. The old style as well, because I can't be bothered with new layers if I don't have to. Don't be like me. In theory, it's better to have things easy to edit, just in case you want to, you know, work on illustration later or use it differently. But you know, sometimes it's just better to have fun and enjoy the process without thinking about all the layers and everything. And think it looks okay. What do you guys think? I wish you could answer me right now. Anyway, let's create a new layer and have some shadows, maybe this color right here. Oh, and one more thing that I think would make this look more like a Christmas card. Just go back to my monoline with white and draw this line right here. I always like to have this frame for cards. And another one. And my friends, we are done. What do you think about this illustration? Do you like it? I know, it's not my usual style, but I did have fun, drawing it. And thank you so much for watching this tutorial till the end. I really hope that you got to learn something and that you enjoyed, drawing along with me. And see you very soon with a new tutorial. Bye for now.